So welcome back to this episode of Recovery Unleashed with Alan. Um, Today's topic is it's an important one to me. It's a very very important one to me, and it's for me it's a topic that I wouldn't necessarily like to talk about, but it's something that you need to be aware of, and it's something you need to know. Today's topic is, um, do you ever think about other people? Do you ever think about the other people in your life? And when you are in active addiction, I'd hazard a guess and say, no, you don't. And the reason I hazard that guess is because I never considered the people in my life, the people I love the most, my partner, my kids, my friends, and I'll tell you a couple of stories like of what I used to do. Like my partner is the most amazing person in the world. How lucky I was to have her and to still have her. Someone who constantly backs you and tell you that you can get better, you can do this when you don't believe that you can. But it's the absolute torture. Now, I mean torture that we put the people that we love through. Like, we've no idea because an addict is a selfish person, and you are so wrapped up in your world of what you need and what you want, and that you're sad and your feelings, and you don't have this. And again, that's all caused because of yourself, But we leave that for a different topic. But your family, the ones that you love, like I think about myself, and I know lads from being out in the session with, I know we all do this, but just take your partner. If you're lucky enough to have a partner or someone that stood by you, so you go out in a session on Friday night, you've made a promise to your partner you'll be home for tomorrow or that you're going to bring the kids out. You turn your phone off. So for us, for the addict who's having the night out with the lads and it's great and affect the world, you're great. You've got what you wanted. But do you ever stop to think about the people at home? Because I didn't. Couldn't feel it. Only felt what I wanted and that was it. But the people you're leaving at home, if it's your partner, your boyfriend, whoever, they're the ones who are staying at home worrying. Are you all right? They can't even ring you to find out are you going to be home. Um, your kids, the missus at home, she'll look after the kids. But you're not there to get up and look after your kids because you're out on the session. You know, it's your moms, your dads. If you run up bills, you've people calling to your door looking for money. My parents will look after that. It's grand, they'll look after. But do you ever wonder, or do you ever think what it's like for your parents or anyone that you affect by it to have people calling to your door looking for money? Do you ever think what it's like for your parents who brought you into the world and just wanted you to have everything, just want you to be happy, have a good life? What it's like for them when they go to bed at night, knowing that you're out there doing whatever, the stress and the torture and the nerves. And I only spoke to a woman recently and it really hit home with me. It's that she used to hate when her phone rang. Her mobile phone that she has for herself, like we all have a mobile phone. She hated when her phone rang. Why? Because she didn't know what chaos or havoc was going to be waiting at the other end of it. What absolute destruction the addict was after causing. And now, because he'd no one else to turn to, as usual, what do? We go back to the ones that love us because we use them to sort out our shit for us. And the whole time in addiction, I never felt that I couldn't. How can I, when I'm so disconnected from myself and my own feelings, how can I even consider someone else's feelings? But these are the amazing people that we have in our lives that we just take for granted. That you assume or you just think they're always going to be there. But thankfully, and you'll hear me say that word, thankfully, gratitude, for me now, 5 years on, and it takes work, but to see my partner grow as the years have gone on, she's carefree now. We still have bills and everything like everyone else. We didn't win the lotto, but she's carefree. She doesn't have to worry about me. She knows that if there's a bad time, I'm standing right at her side to support her. One of the things that I'm proud of, and for me, it's to someone who's not an addict and you're watching this video, you'll go, what a gobshite. But for me, I've put my kids to bed every night that they've been in my house for the last 5 years. And most importantly, I'm there every morning when they wake up. And to me, that's a gift. That's one of the gifts of recovery for me, that I'm there for my family and the people I care about most. I'm not a burden to them anymore. And yeah, trust me, I still have bad days. Life's terms still get on me and I still get weighed down by things. But I'm able to go to my partner. But I don't just go to my partner with my problems now. I go and ask her how her day is. And one thing that I do with my partner a lot now is I talk about the old days because I need to be reminded that if I stop working my program and I start taking this for granted, that the person I can be again. Because this is a powerful, and I'm going to mention this another one. You are only ever one bad decision away from fucking up your life. One bad decision. That's all it takes. One moment of weakness when you're not prepared or you haven't been doing the things to look after yourself, and that's when it will get you. So if you're ever wondering, or you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, do I need recovery? Maybe if you need help answering that question, look at the ones around you. Look at your friends, look at your family, look at your loved ones, look at your kids. Do they deserve you to go into recovery, sobriety? Even when you say the word recovery, it means to be happy, to be free. Do they deserve that? You know, I tell you, I'll never answer anything for anybody who watches my videos, but I suggest that maybe they would. So I'm hoping this video will hit home with us because it's a powerful one for me. But as I said, for every negative, there's an amazing positive. An amazing positive is this: for all the bad decisions I've made and all the bad things that I've done, I've got a chance to. I can't change them, but I've got to take back time. And by take back time, I mean I've got to make it right. For the last 5 years, I could have stayed in the same scenario, the same crap, the same torture. I chose not to. And the last 5 years have been amazing for me and my family. And again, the reason I'm sharing this is because it's all available for you as well. It's all there. You just have to back yourself. Like you'll hear me say so much. Be willing to back yourself. Remind yourself you're not a bad person. You've made bad choices. But be willing to do the work. Be willing to speak and just say, you know, something that we all act from a fella's point of view. We all act a macho fella. This, I'm out with the boys. I'm having a great time. Yeah, look at me. But you're that hard or you're that macho or you think you're that big of yourself. You can't turn around to someone and actually admit, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling, mate. And I think I'm very unhappy. You can't say that. So I think that should speak volumes in itself. But like I always say, if you're related, if you're interested in what I'm talking about, drop me a follow on any of my socials. And most importantly, because I'm here to help people and nothing else. Nothing else. I just want someone who maybe thinks there's no hope to get a chance. Drop me a message. If I can ever offer any advice or suggest that maybe you should or shouldn't do, I definitely will. And I'll catch you on the next video.